What's going on, guys? My name is Danny, and this is my 2013 Genesis Coupe 3.8. It's a GT, so it's an 8-speed auto. It has the sunroof, navigation, heated seats, you know, all the little goodies. First, I'm going to talk about the exterior, everything visual that you can see. Then I'll do the interior, and last, I'll talk about some of the bolt-ons. I want to apologize for the quality of the video. I had to film this on my iPhone. I didn't have time. You know, I just started college. I'm working and all that stuff. And I'm obviously filming this at night in a parking garage, so the lighting conditions aren't perfect. Let me just get into the headlights. So pretty much everything on that was chrome originally has been painted gloss black. So there's no more high beams because of that, but when the amber lights are on, for instance, these three stripes kind of like make it look really cool. It's hard to tell because it's night. Kind of get in there a little bit. The rings are completely customizable. So I have an app which lets me, you know, make them flash, fade. I can fade different colors, flash different colors. But yeah, that's as far as the headlights go. I had them done locally. You can find people on Instagram that do this, but it's usually pretty expensive. I got it done for $350, which is, in my opinion, a pretty good deal for both of them. Completely painted and everything installed. There's a module under the hood, which I'll show you guys for these. Doesn't take up a lot of space. It's pretty cool looking. All right, guys, so next up, I'll talk about this grill. The grill is also off eBay. It's $100. It's a gloss black mesh material. To put it on, all you have to do is cut off the stock plastic, which if you're comfortable with doing that, it's definitely worth it. It makes the whole front end look a lot more aggressive. In the daytime and like, you know, in person, you can't really see this too much, like everything in there and the imperfections, if there is any. Like for example, mine has this, someone backed into it, so there's kind of like, it's bent in a little bit, which is not a big deal, but the front end looks a lot meaner with this. The front grill stock, I think, looks like a Veloster almost. So putting this on really did make a huge difference, and I think it looks a lot meaner. So the last thing, as far as it comes to the front end, is this lip, and I mean, that's pretty quick. It's a KS style front lip off eBay, another $100. Looks super sick, especially this corner right here. It's really thick, so you really catches your eye. You know, from the side, from the front, it's just super sick. I think it brings the front end together super nicely. Really cheap to do, $100. That makes the front end look a lot better as well. Kind of give you guys a upper angle of it. Sits really nice. Really easy to put on as well. Since the lighting is good over here, I'll use this wheel to explain my wheels. So these are Vordoven Form 9s. I think they're knockoffs of the Kawaii Work Emotion 3 or whatever, something like that. I don't care to get real wheels. You know, I don't go to shows or anything like that. I don't take it to the track. These were like $800 on eBay. They look super good. They fit really nice and flush. I'll tell you guys the specs in a second, but yeah, I mean, they sit flush, a little bit of camber, poke out a little bit. They look super nice. The only unfortunate part about these wheels is like pretty much every gen has these. Not every gen, but you know what I mean. I mean, they're super common. You know, they look really good. That's the thing. I don't really care to be unique. I don't care to stand out. I just want something that looks good, and this looks really good on this car. So for the back, I have 275. They're 19s all around. These are 275 by 40. And these are 245 with 35 sidewall, I think. Not sure what the offset is. I think it's like 10.5 in the back, 9.5 in the front, maybe. Something like that. But yeah, that's as far as the wheels go. Since I'm here, I'll talk about the wrap as well. I have gloss black accents, so gloss black mirrors, gloss black roof, which kind of goes well with the front end, you know, the headlights, the grille, the lip. But the wrap itself is an Avery material. I don't remember the exact name of the wrap, but it should be something like satin energized yellow metallic. So pretty much it's a satin color, but it's also metallic. So instead of just looking like matte, like Plasti Dip almost, you have like a shine to it, which you can see right here, and it kind of fades into a matte. But yeah, I mean, that's as far as the wrap goes. It kind of brings me into my side skirts as well, since I have the accent of the side skirt wrapped gloss black. So kind of see it right there. It goes from there to there. This is gloss black. This is the same material as the car. The side skirt itself is a sequence side skirt. I got it on eBay. It was like $120. Sit here, you can kind of see how it looks like. I think it's really nice. This is one of the best side skirts they make, in my opinion, since the front is like really skinny, but it gets thicker as you go further back, which kind of flows with the car. It's skinny right here, and as this line kind of goes, it gets a lot thicker, which same thing with the side skirt. It flows super nice. And on top of that, when you look at it from the side, it makes the whole side of the car look a lot lower to the ground and a lot more aggressive. So as far as the back end goes, the GT model didn't come with this spoiler, so I had that put on. It's from the Ultimate. I also have the brake light with a flash module, which I'll show you guys when I turn the car on. So that's as far as the spoiler goes. I saw a guy in another video talking about the on this channel talking about this emblem right here, and I do think I agree with him 100%. The back end and just the car in general looks so much better with this emblem on. It's just the Genesis wings. I got them in black to match, you know, all the other black accents I have. But these wings, the Hyundai logo is ugly. I mean, we can all admit that. So putting these on really makes people wonder, I mean, what is it? You know, a lot of people don't know much about cars. So when they see that, they're like, oh my God, is that an Aston Martin? Is that a Maserati? Like, what is it? You know, it's not meant to fool anybody. I think it just looks a lot better than the Hyundai logo. And it brings the back end it just makes it a lot meaner. On the actual bottom end, I have the template because I'm getting new plates. They're gonna say A, and it's gonna have like a black background. As far as the back on the bottom goes, I want to get this gloss black because right now it's like a, you know, faded kind of primer look, as well as this diffuser, which brings me into the diffuser, which is also off of eBay. I think the diffuser was another 120 bucks. It's really good for the money, but I really want that VIS VIP diffuser, the carbon one that goes like all the way around with the exhaust and comes up here. That one looks really good. I just don't, you know, I don't have the money for that. It goes straight from the back of your bumper to the middle, and then you kind of have these, you know, 3 arrow lines right here, which bring all that together. The last thing I did for the back end of this car was these quad tips. They're smoked. They're off Amazon, like 90 bucks. But yeah, smoked quad tips. I have them sticking out a little bit, which looks really good from the side. As you can see, looks kind of like that. The last thing, which I'll show you when I turn the car on, is these tail lights. I have the Audi mod done, so instead of the whole thing being on, it's just the outline. I think that makes it look really cool. I also put some LEDs in the reverse lights. I think that looks a lot better when you're like reversing at car meets and stuff like that. I'll give you guys a little walk around. You guys can enjoy it. Put the Alpha Speed sticker there. That'll talk about the tune. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the outside. Again, that front end, dude, of this car is just my favorite part, especially with all the things I did to it. So yeah, let me go ahead and talk about the interior now, guys. All right, guys, so I have the car in accessory mode, so ignore all those lights and stuff like that, but I'll try to make the interior pretty quick. I don't really like the lighting in here right now, but I'll start off with the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is extremely nice. This is my favorite part of the interior, hands down. This is a SoCal Garage Works carbon steering wheel. It's around $800, but let me tell you, man, this thing is sick. So it has real carbon here and over here. It's really thick over here. It has nice leather with stitching. You can get the color of this customized, the color of the stitching customized. Yeah, this looks super good. I mean, it has a flat bottom, carbon here. You can have Alcantara here or leather. This can be perforated leather. This smooth leather I think is really nice. It's nice and thick. It has really good like grip points right here with these lines. So the SoCal Garage Works steering wheel is very nice. Kind of try to give you guys a better view. This video probably sounds super weird. I know I'm talking really close to the microphone right now, but the next thing I had done, my dad actually wrapped everything, all the trim on the inside, carbon fiber. Obviously it's a wrap, it's fake, but yeah, everything in here is wrapped carbon, as well as, you know, the trim of the steering wheel, it's all wrapped carbon. So yeah, everything's carbon. I have these LED lights installed all around. So I have some back here, some over here, some over here. That's customizable. I have a little remote over here. I can change the colors, white, you know, any color I want, pretty much. I like to keep it blue since it matches all the blue lights, you know, for Hyundai. But, you know, you can do a lot of stuff with that too. You can do like jumping stuff, you know, fading. You can do it so it like kind of goes to music. So when I talk, it switches. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but we'll keep it blue. I like the blue look. I think this is pretty much it for the interior. One more thing is I have the Tross, if I can get it off, the Tross 6-drive X-Tross potent booster or whatever. So this is a throttle controller. It pretty much adjusts the sensitivity of your throttle. You can set it to eco, you can set it to manual, automatic, fast, you know, whatever. I have it set to normal right now. I like driving around town in normal. I'm just used to the stock feel, but I have that mounted right there. The cable's running through the steering wheel, so it doesn't bother me or anything. All right, so let me go to the back and show you guys the taillights. I just realized the car doesn't have to be on for the taillights to be on, so I'm gonna leave it off so I can talk over it. But yeah, I mean, it's not much to explain here. You had to take off the headlights, cut one of the wires. There's a diagram online, but it kind of eliminates this light right here. So from far and on the outside at night, oh my God, dude, these look so sick. Let me see if I can step back and show you. It's called the Audi mod because it looks like, you know, Audi taillights from the older generations. And I think it looks a lot better than stock. I really do like the spec detail lights as well, but I mean, for a free mod, these are way, way nicer than stock in my opinion. So I guess right now I'll just do a cold start, or not a cold start, a warm start for you guys. So you can hear it and then see the flashing brake light and the reverse lights as well. All right, guys, so next up, I'll talk about the bolt-ons. I'm gonna use the light here because it's kind of bad lighting, but let's get straight into that. So first of all, I relocated the air intake temperature sensor from over here directly to the path of where the air flows. I didn't go with the cold air intake because I didn't want to get rid of the windshield washer reservoir, and I didn't want to risk getting, you know, some water into it from puddles, because the cold air intake goes down over there by the fog light kind of, and there's a lot of areas around me where water puddles up. So if I happen to go into a puddle and suck in water, you know, that'll be really bad. So in here I have a K&N drop-in filter. That was like 60 bucks. Another really cool thing is this throttle body is not stock at all. It's actually bored out to 80 millimeters. The stock throttle body is 76 millimeters. So you have 4 more millimeters of airflow over here. And I have a different gasket made for that, obviously. You can't tell from the outside because this is actually a stock throttle body. I sent it to Max Bore in Florida, and they did it within a week. I think it was either 80 bucks or 120 bucks, something like that, maybe 140. But it wasn't too bad. Got the big bore throttle body right there. I have the manifold riser right over there, you can see it. Stock intake manifold. I was gonna go with the Genesis sedan intake manifold, but you know, my tuner didn't recommend it. He actually recommended just doing that and going with his tune. Just the engine leash over here goes right there. Ethan has a video about that as well, and the manifold riser. I have a catch can right here. Sits right here, it's drilled into there, so it's mounted really nice. Here's the module I was talking about. So that's for the headlights. It doesn't use battery at all. I actually have a switch in the car, which actually I'll show you guys. So stock, this thing is on all the time. It sits connected to the battery. It kind of was draining a little bit of my battery. So what my dad did, super awesome for this, is he mounted, sorry, it's super cluttery, but he has a switch over here. So this switch literally turns off the halos. So I'll just leave them off right now. But yeah, this switch completely turns off that module, and the halos won't work anymore. I also have a bunch of USB ports in here. I have like 10, so that's really cool. But yeah, sorry about the mess in there. Real quick, guys, I thought I'd throw in how the headlights look without the halos on. So I think they look super mean, even with the halos off. You can kind of see the white halo ring over there. So next thing I'll talk about is the tune. So I'm tuned by Office Speed. The tuner's name is Johnny from Chicago. I got custom street tuned, so it's not like a can tune or anything like that. It's a full custom tune. We went on the highway, did a couple pulls, took about 3 hours to do everything, but it's on 93. It's not pump gas or anything. It's the highest octane Chicago has. I'm hoping, I don't know if this is being optimistic or not, but I'm hoping it's at around 300 wheel now. The one thing I really did notice with the tune was that the power, like the range, is a lot smoother. You know, no matter what RPM I hit it at, it almost feels the same as if I'm at like 5K. It's super nice. It really did make a big difference. I'm able to race some cars that I wasn't able to before. The custom tune, I want to say, was a total of around 800 bucks for everything, I think. But the tune comes with 2-step. It comes with pops and bangs on deceleration and even in neutral. I'll show you guys a lot of exhaust clips after this. Oh, and another thing I forgot to talk about was the exhaust. So the exhaust is actually just a muffler delete and then OBX resonated test pipes off eBay. I think those were like 210 bucks, and then the muffler delete. So in total for the whole exhaust, I think I paid around 400 bucks to get everything done. But yeah, just a muffler delete with some secondary test pipes. Again, still has stock cats, stock headers and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, that's it for as far as exhaust goes. I think I'll get into the exhaust clips now. I'll show you guys the pops, the bangs, the 2-step and all that kind of stuff. All right, guys, so real quick, I'll do a couple clips in here just so you guys can hear how it sounds like in the parking garage. Right now on the screen right here, I'm gonna put up the total cost of all the mods and everything. I'm gonna go do some highway pulls after this, some revs outside where it's not echoing, and I'll talk about some weird quirks with the exhaust, which I wanna bring up. I don't know if any of you guys know anything about it, but yeah, there's the price for everything, all the bolt-ons and stuff like that. I'm gonna get into the exhaust clips now, and then we'll go outside and we'll continue the revs. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here before security comes, but I'll do a couple pulls for you guys in here right now, just in drive. I'm filming, so can't use two hands, but all right, guys, so the really weird quirk I wanted to talk to you guys about is when my AC is on right here. When my AC is on, the car pops when I rev it, and when the AC is off, the car does not pop. So I'll show you guys some revs right now. I'll just go to like 4K. I'll rev it, and then you can hear the pops hopefully on the camera. Yeah, so you can hear the pops when the AC is on. Now, I'm not doing anything different. I'm gonna turn the AC off, turn the heat up to like 80, turn the AC completely off. All right, so now the AC is completely off, and now listen to it. See, it pops like a little bit, but that's only because of the two-step. It doesn't actually pop anymore, like as loud as it would with the AC on. So that's kind of weird. If you guys know anything about that, let me know what you guys think. And if there's, I don't know, I mean, it's kind of cool. I can kind of like set a map almost for my pops, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, guys, so I'm in Mexico now, and I couldn't find a place with a lot of room. So I'm gonna do a real quick, just straight up 0 to 60, and then we'll hop on the highway and do like a highway pull. But yeah, let's get into the 0 to 60. There's a car coming, so. All right, I'm just gonna go to manual mode and let it shift itself. All right, I'm gonna try to do another one, and while I'm on the way there, I'll show you guys some normal driving. You can really hear the crackles. I'll do some in this tunnel. All right, here we go, another 0 to 60. All right, guys, we're coming up on the highway pull. For this, I'm just gonna keep it in sport mode because I have to focus, but here it is. Also, the windows are all fully rolled up. pretty much sums up the video. I wasn't too comfortable with doing a super fast highway pull since I was filming with one hand, so I kind of just cut it out pretty short. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this, guys. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is at mean3.8, just literally 3.8. And my filming page, because I'm also a photographer and videographer for car stuff, is at DAHNY Films. So at Danny Films with an H. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys thought of the build in the comments. Let me know if you guys liked it. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Sorry that the video was kind of slapped together, really sloppy and all over the place. It's my first time filming something like this, and I didn't have the time to bring out my camera and stuff like that. But yeah, again, thanks guys for watching, and thanks Ethan for the opportunity for this. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon again. Thanks.